Rime is a Tibetan word which means like Ri is shori. Shori means this my side and your side. You know. Me means no. No my side, no your side. You know. So it's kind of, it's not exactly, but more or less non-sectarian. You know. So this you know, generally speaking, you know, the Buddhist kind of way of thinking is very much on that. You know, Buddha's teachings were very much on that. He said that people are very different. Each person is different. So therefore, it's not just one teaching or one path is not enough. He said that because the people are different, therefore you need different methods and different, you know, path. So Buddha said that I teach many different paths, so that different people are benefited that way. So right from the beginning, you know, in Buddhism, there were many different teachings in many different paths, and it's not that this one is better than the other. You cannot say this one is better than the other, because this one is suitable to you, but maybe not to him, and this one is maybe suitable to him, but not her. So, you know, so you can't say this is better than the other. You know, it's different slightly, but you know, all are good, all are equally good, depending on the type of person. So therefore, this is right from the beginning, the Buddhist way of saying that many things necessary, many different methods are necessary, and that's good, you know. So therefore, in Buddhism, right from the beginning, there were many different things. You know, we have like Theravada, many different like that. Many Mahayana, many different teachings on that. Vajrayana, many different tantras, you know, and many different things like that. And it was always considered as all good, all right, all, you know. And even Buddha sometimes told that not only, you know, like during Buddha's own time, there were 6 like great masters like Buddha himself. They sometimes had debates and things like that. But then he said that all of them are like me, you know. They have their own very good sides and things like that. So therefore, there was no kind of, what can you say, looking down on someone. That doesn't mean that you don't debate. You know. You can debate, you can find your own logics and reasoning and things like that, and things like that. So this is the general way. But then sometimes it happened everywhere, but it happened in Tibet also. That like I follow a particular, say like school or lineage or philosophical tenet, and then I say that's the best because it's mine. You know, what my Lama says is the right thing and the best thing. You know, so I study that. You know, you don't need to study anything. That's enough. You know, if you study this, that my Lama taught me, that's enough. You know, you don't have to do anything else. So when you say that, you don't mean that others are bad, but you think that that's enough there. But then your students might think, oh, he says that his Lama is so good, that his Lama's teachings are so good. Maybe others not so good, maybe, you know. So because you didn't study, you don't know what others are. So you have a little bit slowly, then isolation And when you have isolation, then you look to the other side a little bit, what can you say, with doubts, you know. This happened in Tibet also. So therefore, when this, like Jamgon Kontrul and Jaya Chense and these people were there, at that time a little bit, it was too much separated, you know, the other different schools in Tibet. So therefore, many people started to feel that maybe others are not completely right. And many people were saying that, oh, we have to make our teachings completely pure and unmixed with anybody else because it is so good, you know. So therefore, they thought it was not a great idea to be too, you know, too pure and too good and better than everybody. So they made an effort to bring those teachings together, you know, that I not only study my own lineage, but I study a little bit others also, so that I know that it's, you know, it's not really different, you know, slightly different, but not totally. It's, you know, it's same thing. So therefore, these people made an effort to bring all the different teachings together and teach them, you know, and read them together, put them in one collection, you know, and receive teachings on that, and so it's more integrated, you know. So this was a very good thing, because then, you know, you can bring, you know, more understanding between all different schools and things like that. So there is no kind of no disrespect to each other, you know. That doesn't mean that I have to be. It's not